What's up, Brasonians? We're getting ready to take it to the streets. Me and Jason. What's going on, Jason?
What's going on, Katie?
To the streets. We are continuing our duels series, our Elder Dragon duels, and it's my brain stopped. The red white one. Lore or something. That one. Velomachus.
Velomachus.
So we're gonna duel it out. For those of you who are joining our duel series for the first time, basically we're gonna do 3 games. First one will be coin flip. Second one, Jason will let whoever lost go first, and then in the unlikely event that you know
We're
I
playing
don't,
3 games either way.
if we don't get to 3, then we'll just let her flipperoo again. This is fine, actually.
That might be fine. What's the worst that can happen?
Turn one Thoughtseize.
I would call bullshit.
I play a lot of historic. That's the worst that can happen for most of my decks. I have a new fun alcoholic beverage to try from Aldi, so that's exciting. I don't think that's important yet. We'll see. It is a Pacific fruit vineyard peach flavored. It's a wine hard seltzer. Very excited. Rude.
Yeah, I'm the rude one.
Rude. That means, I guess we do this.
I play more white sources than red sources.
And still don't think we care about that yet, so we'll just move along.
Hey, you leave my Shadow Spear alone.
Yeah. No, I'm running LD. That's why.
Oh, yeah, that checks out. Because the LD in Standard is so good.
So good.
Ew.
What? Like some land. I mean, you're gonna gain this right back, but gross. Also gross. I mean, let's do it. This could be wrong for all I know, but we're gonna try it.
Gross.
Oh, you know what though? I whiffed. You're welcome. I don't even know what that card is or what it does.
Doesn't do nothing.
Whenever I can pay 2, if I don't, you get to copy it. That seems like BS.
You don't want to do that.
I don't?
No.
Pretty sure I do.
I know for a fact you don't.
Oh my god. There are spells in this deck. I've seen it. Yeah, I might block it. Who knows? Who knows what crazy schwacky things I'll do. Yep. I feel really good about this one. Like I might get to cast a spell this time. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
When was that put in your graveyard?
One was what put in my graveyard.
Leohold's command?
I get to cast it off Velomachus.
Oh, is that off the top? Oh, right. That's off the
Yeah.
top of the deck, not off the library. Yep, yep, yep.
This is a weird target. Okay. Yup. Still gonna do this, which is an ouch, but sure. You have much more life than I do. I really wanted to go with like a spirit build, but I was so annoyed that they couldn't fly that I was like, never mind. That's a lot of N-Hells. Um,
You leave my angels alone.
can't do it. Not, can't stop, won't stop. Don't even know how to stop. Um, this is a terrible idea, but we're doing it. We are doing it. That's not what I thought you were gonna do. I cannot count. Do 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 do. Don't want to do that. Gonna have to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
I don't wanna, but I gots to.
You ain't gots to. You wants to.
I can't count to 9. Oof. Inescapable Blaze for the win. Nope, nope. Just schmecking me in the face. Well, I mean, that means wiping the board was the correct play. Oh man, for the lulz. I'm not sure what I could get that'll make it work, but... I mean, I guess? I'm still dead, but I know.
Well, I'll block because I can recast my guy.
Yep. I mean, you just win the game here, but...
I do.
Those early whiffs were not my friend.
I was missing a color for most of the game.
Well, fair, but I couldn't capitalize. Oh, he's gonna shock me.
It was offered to me.
Flavor win. No, that's what he wants to do. Why wouldn't you? That's what that guy wants to do.
Yeah, I was like, I'll keep this. I got a couple early plays that'll be really good, plus white's the most prevalent mana source in my deck.
Proceeds to never draw planes again.
Yeah, kind of. And then you were mean.
I was not.
You were. You took my card that said I get free copies of your spells.
I was Borosy. That's what I'm supposed to be. This come through? Are you challenging me?
I am challenging you.
Are you scared?
No.
Negative.
Negative Ghost Rider.
I named my deck SMRT.
Nice.
Sometimes you just really, really hit the nail on the head, you know? Look at all that good stuff I can't play. Let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. This is
that's much better.
marginally better. What's up, Mana Rack?
Quit stealing my plays.
How dare you? Whoopsie, missed that one. That's okay. I missed one of my learns. Oh, yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't have any spells currently.
I mean, it does and it doesn't.
Well, I suppose that's not true. I have Reconstruct History, which does me absolutely no good. Perforos?
Yeah. I like Hasty Boys. Meet your older brother, who everyone likes better. this is like way too freaking early to use this, but I also don't want you to have lifelinky spells, so it's a real conundrum. Yup.
Oh, and here I thought this would have gotten you.
Would have gotten me?
Would have gotten
Oh,
you.
that my snowlands come in tapped? um... Yep, let's do this. Can't do anything with that. Yeah. Indeed. Excuse me. My turn. I get nothing. Here he comes. Not to save the day, though. At least not for me. That costs more. That's it. Oh, isn't that adorable? Sometimes their animations are a lot of fun.
Oh shit, that doesn't do anything. Damn it.
Okie doke. Gross. No me gusta. you find the targeting for that to be really awkward?
For the Helix part of it is awkward.
Yeah, you're just like, what am I? Okay.
Hey, hey, what did he ever do to you?
Existed.
Oh, you're the worst.
You're the worst. I don't know what you could possibly be referring to.
I had plans.
I'm sure you did. I also have plans. To hit you in the face. I think you can recast it, can't you? One more? Oh, I don't even know what that does. An opponent chooses up to 2 non-land permanents, and they go
I
back to
didn't.
my
I
hand.
didn't. The last land. The last line.
Destroy all non-land permanents. Ote. But I get to pick 2 to keep.
You don't.
I don't?
You don't. I paid 6, not 4.
Oh, you paid the correct way. Well, boo and hiss. Well, fine. Still get to keep Perfy.
You do currently get to keep Perfy.
They are hasty boys.
That they are.
Thank you for the words of encouragement, Pats. What did Perfy ever do to you? Rude.
Too much. Oh, 5, 8. I need 11. Gross.
Oh, be that way then.
What? I was dead.
You were dead.
I was barely going to survive, even if you didn't have a hasty creature.
Yeah. It was like 1 land and I cast my commander, or if I have a threat or whatever, yeah. That board wipe was sweet though. The destroy all permanents wipe is great.
I liked it. I almost wondered if I would have been better off not casting that Shatter this guy.
That's the problem I have with mine, I'll be honest, because like mine comes up and I'll be like, oh, like I'm gonna kill my commander before it does any damage, and like I don't know.
See, and the fact that it was trading commanders was the reason I was like, yeah, I can keep this. Or I can do this. I mean, we'll try it.
I don't think I can keep that. Okay, this we can keep.
Well, I took the free mulligan because I couldn't keep that.
No, yeah, and then I had to mulligan again after that.
I probably should have.
This goes back.
But the
That
fact
might
that
be-
I took my actual land count up to 26 and added mana rocks, this shouldn't be as bad.
I mean, you'd think.
Now, you leave him...
Poor Plark. Shane says that sounds like a good bugbear name.
Plark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like it's not a bad bugbear name. Wow. What'd that guy ever do to you?
Nothing yet.
Don't you scar me. Don't you do it. Okay.
Stop killing my shit.
I can't help it. I need it to die.
But you can.
I need it to die. It's in my way from hitting your face. Mm. Mm. Well, boo and hiss, but fine. You do not care about my Heliod. You do not care about my Heliod.
Okay.
It's catchy.
Okay.
Maybe I should have done this instead there. I don't know. Gross! Don't wake up, bats. It's too terrible to see. Wow. Now who's rude?
I kind of care about your Heliod.
I think I want. Don't care. Decided I officially don't care. That's what I decided. I don't care. I care a little bit. Fine. Not helpful, not helpful, not helpful. Pass turn. That's what I wanted to do. But no. Oof. Got you through that nice land pile.
Why would you do that?
Well, I wanted to wait till you brought something back from graveyard, but...
Oh, I should have waited.
Probably.
No, I just meant let Velomachus go to the graveyard.
Yep. And then got it for freezies. OMG. This is a problem. Quite a large problem at that. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Yep.
Ah, stupid wording.
What stupid wording?
The last 3 words on
Exile it
Scorching
instead?
Dragonfire. Yeah.
exile it instead?
Yeah.
Oh, not enough to recast? I was predicting to die there.
No, I didn't have enough to recast.
No, fine. Double strike here? No, just first strike. Okay.
No, it's going to be double strike. On my 7/7 that you were then mean and killed.
Oh.
And didn't just kill you, exiled.
Yep. I'm so mean.
As long as we understand each other.
Alright, something that's gonna solve my problems. I mean, I don't know that it's it, but it helps. Ooh, do we risk it for the biscuit or do we go with the guarantee?
What's the guarantee?
Well, do we definitely get rid of your creature or do we
Why you gotta keep messing with my stuff?
that's what this deck does. That's what your deck does. That's what my deck does. It's how it freaking works. Here comes a shock off the top. I'm gonna be so mad. At least hit me for 3. No shock?
No shock.
That's probably just as good. Wahahaha. Did you draw shock off thrill? No? Okay. I'm just waiting to die to shock. Okay. We only got one shot.
Do not miss your chance to blow. Because opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. God damn it, Katie!
We did it! Ah! I worked so hard! So hard to get that board back. Man. Alright. What can I do? Anything? Can play that. Can play this. And then we can die with dignity. Yup. Yup.
Sure. The
Oh, you got
only
nothing?
spell I found a spell.
Oh, but
I'm
it's
not
like
gonna- It
shatter
was
the sky.
Realm Cloak Giant.
Oh, yeah, that's not a spell you want to cast. Womp womp. That felt like a more tolerable back and forth than how our third games usually go.
The black-white one, believe you actually was a lot of back and forth too.
I think so. I'd have to look at it again. But I think, yeah, with that one, when you turned to the corner, like, you turned to the corner. I was like, I can't. I'm dying. Do you want to look at yours first? Or do you want to look at mine first? Let's look at yours first. I think we looked at mine first last time.
All right.
Let's do it.
No, we looked at mine first because I didn't have yours.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, no. Because you gave me yours on stream, and then we went through.
Then we went through all the fun stuff and junk. Well, I already clicked on yours, so.
Well, we did yours first last time.
Oh, so we did do it correctly. Okay. Yeah. Yeesh. So a lot of spells and stuff.
Not really.
So I guess that was where I really struggled with this, is that I wanted... So, like, our commander obviously wants to cast spells for free, but there's not very many good spells to cast for free, I felt like.
Yeah.
Other than, like, board wipes, but then you gotta kill your commander to do it, so... This is weird.
Like, ideally, Lorehold Command is the big one. Starnhelm Unleashed, I felt was... Like, that's a good card if it gets to your hand. And then if you're just casting it for free, a 4/4 for free is fine.
Yeah, it's not nothing. Yeah.
Right. And then, the rest of it's all, like, a little bit of removal, a little bit of board wipe, and then some more board wipe, and then some more board wipe.
Yeah.
Some more board wipe.
A lot of board wipe.
I have 4 board wipes.
I don't think I had that many. I think I had...
Well, I had Shatter the Sky,
3.
Doom Scar, Devastating Mastery, and Realm Cloak Giant.
I did not include Realm Cloak Giant. I was gonna, but I thought... I've had other games where I've played where it doesn't count adventure cards as an instant or sorcery, so I didn't know if it would work that way, so I did not include that one. But...
Well, in my last attack, it definitely gave me the option to cast Realm Cloak Giant.
Yeah, so now we know. Because that could be a fun build around, too, is to just, you could do, like, a Giants kind of theme with this if you wanted to kind of play with the theme.
Very, very easily.
Yeah.
I feel like you could do just, like, a red-white
Giants kind of thing.
Now I'm curious.
At how many Giants are in the deck? Or in the...
Go to Brawl.
Oh, you also had Embercleave. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't not going to have Embercleave.
Yeah. Especially since you had the equipment thing going. I had Pass Caller in my deck. I took it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Giants?
13 actual giants and not just giant in the name.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because, like, Giant Growth and Giant Killer aren't going to do anything for you. But yeah, like, I mean, Bone Crusher Giant is a giant. And then, like, Craven Hulk's not terrible. There's a lot of... You could do some good stuff with this.
Now I'm curious how much better this gets this way.
Like, Quakebringer's a good card, and then you get access to Squash, which is nice. Although I guess you get access to Squash regardless. It's a 5-mana spell, so... Your guy will just... Your Velomachus will just pull it anyway. Excuse me.
18 giants in blue-red.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be... If I can do that theme, I definitely will. I've been trying to build that in Standard.
Well, you would do that with the blue-red deck.
Yeah. Anything in your deck that you weren't happy with? Or anything that you were particularly happy with that you want to highlight?
A couple cards where I was just like, eh. Most of those got cut because I didn't like my land count.
Okay.
because like I told you, I built these decks and then I just did some quiz testing. Like I wasn't like, oh, this deck has to win. It was just this deck has to work. If the deck
Mm-hmm.
doesn't work, then I'm just gonna scrap it and I'll build a new one. So I ended up cutting um, the Demon Bolt because that was in here originally, and I ended up cutting that. I ended up cutting a couple other cards just for Arcane Signet and 2 basic lands, just because, like, if I can't get the land, this command really sucks.
Yeah, it's expensive. That was one of what I told Shane when I was building. That was one of the first things. He was like, I don't know, you better play some mana rocks. That thing's not coming out. Which I did what you did. I just threw in an Arcane Signet and kind of hope for the best. But yeah, it's expansive.
I remember one of the other cards I cut was the whenever a creature, the equipment, whenever a creature comes in play, put a counter on it.
Okay.
And then gives +X equal to the number of counters on it.
Oh yeah, the Valiant, Mace of the Valiant. Right? It's a white legendary enchantment, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, Mace of the Valiant. I was like, oh, this could be so good, and then I was just like, oh, I'm not really playing that many actual creatures. Well, I mean, I'm playing quite a few actual creatures, but like...
Yeah, I found it was really a struggle because I was like, oh, I really want to do a spirit theme. And then I was like, spirit theme sucks. Like, there's like the one lord, and I was like, that's not working. And then I was kind of like, ooh, I could do some kind of like equipment warrior theme and put like Nahiri in here. And I was like, also sucks. So it's just, so I feel like this deck really does just become
So, Whole
red,
Free
white.
Ghostforge is the one that spirits control get +1/+1 trample and have haste.
Yeah, which is good.
And then whenever a non-token creature dies, get a spirit token of said creature.
Right. I mean, which is great. Like, I definitely was going to have that in my deck, and then I was like, I don't know.
But then also Quintoria's Field Historian, I thought was really good, because it says whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a spirit.
Then you get the spirit token, yeah. And then there's I think you have it in here, Lorehold something, lets you exile
Lorehold
stuff
Excavation.
from... Yeah.
You mill a card, if it's a land, you gain a life, otherwise you deal 1 damage to your opponent. 5 mana, exile a creature to create a spirit.
Right, and then red, white, not a lot of recursion, so you don't, so you just ditch that to get a dude. So that part's great.
And also, Ardent Dustspeaker says you may put a instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to the bottom of your library. Well, that right there is making you remove cards from your graveyard. So
yeah,
I was like, even if I don't get anything to cast off of it, well, you always get something to cast off of it. This guy's actually really good. But the one card, the Wandering Archaic, was the one where I was just like, oh, yes, this... I didn't want to build it, because I wouldn't play this card in Constructed outside of Brawl.
Okay.
Too much stuff just kills it, and people don't care. And if it's the only thing on the board, they're just like, kill spell. Yeah, you can have a copy of it, don't care.
Yeah, because, so much is tap out magic, right? So really shutting down your opponent from doing anything. Well, not from doing anything, but like now you can only play 1 spell a turn instead of 2 is definitely a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna bop over to mine.
Although I will tell you, that was the first time, and probably only time, I'll ever cast Talavar, because Sword of the Realms is such a better card.
Yeah.
Which is really, really a shame.
So shortly before streaming, I confirmed with Jason that the learn cards do not work. So I had to do like a quick switch, and I did miss one because Study Break is still in here, and it should not be. And then, so Speaker of Heavens and Daxos was kind of like a last minute ad.
Study Break's not terrible, because losing the learn hurts, because that's kind of what makes this card
More
good.
playable. Yeah.
Well, no, because it's still playable as just a tap two creatures. Like,
Yeah, tapping two
hey,
creatures for two is not terrible. Yeah.
instead of you not killing me this turn, let's tap those two guys. I don't get to learn a mechanic. But
Yeah.
yeah, because I tried that. It was either in this deck or in the red blue when I built it. I was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, and then it was just like, you don't get a sideboard, so you can't actually learn.
It's like,
But
what?
but I want to learn.
Yeah, I want to learn so bad. A lot of this was just me trying to figure out how to sneak in, some spells to do stuff and junk. Rip apart, I think, is really good. A lot of good versatility there. I was pleased with the horn off Bergie. I mean, I only got to put out there the one time before you absolutely killed it, but um, I was definitely pretty much out of hand and cards at that point. So if I could have started discarding land to do good stuff, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, you definitely have like, because like I wasn't playing Banishing Light or Nahiri's Binding,
um,
and the Relic Robber. That
I
was
love just annoying.
it was nice.
He's just annoying and he's fun, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I never, I like this card. I like annoying decks, I guess. Uh, it must have been because when I was building this deck, Shane was in the room. He wasn't really like helping me build the deck or anything, but it was like the more removal earworm was in my head the whole time he was in here. It felt like, so that's why it was like, oh, I gotta have oh, I need Banishing Light. I need all the I need Binding. And the Binding. Honestly, I wasn't thinking about it for a commander when I put it in the deck per se. I was thinking about it for walkers. Is what I was thinking about it for. Uh, but obviously that did work out.
I think I
'Cause
was only playing one. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I put a Chandra in here, and I should have read her more closely. I probably would not have put her in here otherwise. Um,
Yeah, because that was like one of the first things. Go figure. One of the first thing I went looking for were planeswalkers, but
yeah,
none of them really in this color combination. None of them are all that great.
yeah.
I am playing the Faithful Hound or whatever the hell it is. The flip.
Oh, Luca and the fox. Yeah,
Luca and the
Mika.
Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that in here. I decided to cut it. I was like, I don't think I'm ever playing Luca, and I thought the fox would just die. Since there was a 2/3, I was like, this is not living. I mean,
And
I know I have other things that are like
for
that.
me,
But
it was definitely for the Fox and if I need to, I'll play Luca.
yeah,
Like, I won't be upset casting Luca, but definitely want the Fox because if you attack, if you target, if you
yeah,
and
it's
that was
like
actually why
nope.
I played it because it says if your opponent targets a creature, draw a card.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, I want card draw. Red always needs more cards, right? Um, so yeah, I think that's definitely a good ad. Oh, Outlaws Merriment was like my fun ad, I guess, because then I don't care if I board wipe. I'm rebuilding my board.
Yeah,
Um,
actually, if I were to rebuild, I would definitely put Outlaws Mirror. Like, I would change my deck. I would add Outlaws Merriment and probably Goldspan Dragon. I don't know how I feel about Terror of the Peaks.
well, I liked Terror of the Peaks because it would combo with Outlaws Merriment. Because it just has to enter. You don't have to cast it. So that 3/1 bops out, and suddenly I'm bolting something for free. I mean, it didn't work out that way, but that would have been a cool combo. Would have been cool.
Yeah. No, like, I get it.
Yeah. Embercleave. I mean, otherwise a lot of the same. Perforos because I wanted haste. Uh, and I didn't think it'd be too difficult to get to 5. Which was correct. I mean, the game I had him out, it was not too difficult to get to 5. But yeah, otherwise I was pretty pleased overall with what it did, I guess.
So, kind of my only problem with Perforos is the 3 mana, you can put a red creature or an artifact creature from your hand on the play.
Oh, and then it dies. Yeah.
Isn't well, no, it's not relevant when your curve stops at 5.
Yeah.
Because Embercleave at most will cost 5,
Right.
realistically. Because if you're only attacking with one creature, that's 5. So when everything is the same cost as him or less that you can do, kind of makes him eh.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and he's definitely only in here for the haste. I want hasty Dargans. I want all that kind of. I mean, a lot of my Dargans are hasty anyway, but.
You. Why not? Or is he not legal? Which answer am I looking for? He must not be legal.
No? Barely legal?
No, not legal.
Boo and hiss. While I've got everybody on here, I'm going to open this pack real quick, because who doesn't like watching a pack opening? We earned it when we won that second game. It's a Theros pack, so that's disappointing, but, you know. Then we got a Kiora Best the Sea God, which is a great card. When you can put counters on it. Thanks a lot, Vorinclex.
I just opened a pack and got a Professor Onyx.
Ooh, that's great.
So I was watching, and in one of the games, I want to see our game 3 for the green-blue deck. Mm-hmm. You were sitting on Kiora the Best of Sea God, and you were just like, oh, like I don't have anything to do. And then, like, you never cast it, and I feel like that 8/8 might have been relevant.
Ooh, I'll have to rewatch. In the third game? I'll have to rewatch.
In the third game.
Yeah, and see. I should rewatch anyway. It's like football plays, right? I should like rewatch games and be like, ooh, you know, cause that's how you learn that you done messed that up, Ron. But yeah, a lot of times I don't. A lot of times I'm just like, I died and it's cool. Anything you want to plug?
Just this 7 days. Still waiting on crap rare picks so we can get that.
Yeah, we need your bad rares. Because Death's Oasis was a lot of fun. And Death's Oasis is a bad rare. So it was a lot of fun.
Death's Oasis is a bad rare.
And it was a lot of fun to be like, maybe we can kind of make this work. And when the decks did work, they were hysterical. So it was great. Definitely check out our next 2 duels. Next up is going to be our Witherbloom duel. So that's going to be very back and forthy, I think, with all the pests dying and doing stuff. Like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content. We always appreciate the love and support. And we'll see you the next time we're killing zombies. Bye!
Have a good night.